What's going on, guys? Andrew here, and today I wanted to talk about something, one of my favorite effects, or whatever you want to call it. It's really not an effect. It's using the volume knob on your guitar. After trying all the amps I've tried and all the pedals I've tried and trying to manage things on stage in terms of varying where your gain is and having the right kind of gain, steps for the songs that you're playing, I found it to be crucial, to really use the volume knob to get all of those gain settings and output settings that are in between the pedals that you use. I personally used to play with my volume on 10 all the time, my tone on 10 all the time, and it was just the way that my stuff was set up. I had one, pedal, like a blues breaker pedal for like a low gain, and then a higher gain setting, and I never really rolled back the volume too much. But for me these days, I've been really digging plug-in like straight into an amp, which is what I'm doing right now, or using a pedal, through a clean amp like a deluxe reverb. I'll use a pedal and I'll keep the pedal on pretty much all night, and a lot of my tones that I'm getting are from bringing up and down the volume control. So in the studio, I've been using this Shure Badger 18 head, and it gets me that nice gain tone right from the amp that I'm able to then control, go back to clean and edge of breakup and everything in between. So the amp itself, the settings kind of sit in the middle to where it's not set clean, it's not set super dirty, but it's set sort of like right in the middle. And actually right now with the humbuckers, I've been enjoying having this on the higher gain side of mid gain. So you'll hear it's got some pretty good gain going out of it. I mean, for me, it's a good, rock and roll kind of tone. And then you start messing with the volume, and then you're getting all these in between. That's with the volume on like 4 on the guitar, okay? So that's up to like 6, and then 8. Same thing with the neck. I mean, this is the tone with the bridge and the guitar on 10. This is the neck pickup with the volume on 4. So what I'm doing live is actually very similar, except instead of having the distortion coming from an amp, I'm running into a deluxe reverb and I'm using a pedal for the same similar kind of gain. I'm using the XTS Winford drive right now, which is a great pedal that gets me pretty much the same kind of gain tone that I'm getting out of the Badger. It cleans up just as well. So I have my board set up basically the same way. Instead of plugging straight in, I'm plugging through a couple effects, and then I'm running into the Winford drive, and all my delays and reverbs are after that on the pedal board. So it's almost like they're behind, the amp, if the Winford drive is like the amp. And then that can go into a clean deluxe reverb, and it sounds very good. The delays sound separated, and it's a great workaround. I mean, I'm not doing a lot of tap dancing, and I also don't have a lot on my pedal board, aside from a couple of things. It allows me to keep my board really small. My load in and my load out and my setup time is pretty small. So those things are great, and really utilizing, the control that comes for free on your guitar to get you all those different things. I think it's one of the smartest things you can do. And you just have to take the time to find the right amp and the right pedals that are conducive to that kind of thing. So we'll cut to some playing examples of me running straight into the Badger, using some effects and showing you how well it cleans up, as well as just cleanup that you get when you add a delay, with a little bit of that cleanup, edgy tone. It really sits in a great spot for me. And you get a lot of subtle control. Really listen to your tone and feel the dynamic response of everything. And when you dig in a little harder, it gets more gainy, and when you pick softer, it's not. those sort of tones live within an amp that's kind of on the breakup or like a nice pedal, and you can really vary that by using your volume knob. It's one of the easiest things you can do. Thanks for checking out the video. Maybe I'll catch you in another one. Take it easy.